We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Chicago Cubs and the Minnesota Twins. It's Twins baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jason Hayward is at the plate as he watches ball one. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Polanco backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Digging in, Chris Bryant. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Fouled back. Ready on 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Batting third, first baseman number 44, Anthony
Rizzo stands in as he looks at ball one here.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those. Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss. But that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
And he takes ball three, so it's a full count now.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches.
And we'll have to leave it there. Here's Byron Buxton now.
leading off for the Twins, center fielder Byron Buxton.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Here's the 0-1. Hits this one hard the other way. Phillips is there. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Into the box now, Sean Kim. Now the first pitch here from Lester. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. We'll try it again. Bases are empty, one man out. Towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out. Here's Brian Dozier now. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first.
Dozier.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hard hit at third. Bryant's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready now, Wilson Contreras. He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning. Grounded to short. Polanco from the outfield grass. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Here's Matt Adams now. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Fastball is looked at for strike two. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Backhanded. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. Here comes the first pitch. Brandon Phillips is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Escobar moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now batting, Kyle Schwarber. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Now at the plate, Addison Russell. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
On to first, and the Cubs squander. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Third baseman, Miguel.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Now Lester deals the 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Eduardo Escobar standing in.
Right fielder, Eduardo Escobar.
Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. High in the air out towards shallow right. Waiting on it, the right fielder. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So striding in, number 8, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Number 8.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. 1-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had the honor of the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before, and back with the changeup. That's a great combination.
Another one sent foul. And 2-2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Rosario has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Center fielder, Jason
First offering
Hayward.
on its way. Jason Hayward comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. The high fastball is in there. 1 out, nobody on.
Nope.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Escobar is there, 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Buxton. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So digging in now, Eddie Rosario. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Eddie Rosario.
A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Adams comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Designated hitter.
Settling in now, Kenny's Vargas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Into the windup and the pitch. Joe Mauer is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Anthony Rizzo.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back, and he can't field it cleanly. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
The catcher, number 40.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Wilson Contreras comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Digging in to try it again, Matt Adams. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Now another 1-2. A little bouncer. That winds up foul.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
To second for 1. On to the pitcher covering it first. And into the box. Byron Buxton comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Center fielder, number 25.
First pitch changeup chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Popped up. Phillips on the move. Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1. Striding in once again, Sean Kim. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And the pitch. This is flared right back over the mound. On to first, and there were two down. Now at the plate, Brian Dozier. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Lester has his target. 0-1 on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayward has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Brandon Phillips. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And this one misses to Phillips. It's a ball and a strike. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Ready to deliver the 1-2. That's popped up out towards short right field. Dozier ranging into the outfield. One down. Ready for another chance. Kyle Schwarber. He singled his last time up. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Here's Addison Russell. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Shortstop.
Lays off 1-0.
Russell.
The 1-0 delivery. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. Two balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
A late swing at a slider for a strike. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 2-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a fastball just a bit up.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Addison Russell becomes the second out here in inning number 5. In there, a base hit. Digging in once again, Jason Hayward. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Dozier ranging into shallow right, and that retires the side. Here's Miguel.
Leading out for the Twins. Third baseman.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. And Lester back to work as this is swung on and missed for the first strike.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success. This guy's one of the great pitchers in the game. When he's pitching from 0-2 counts, hitters don't have a chance.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Miguel Sano is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Phillips takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The batter, number 11.
Coming to the plate now, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this will be fouled away. Lester has his target. 0-1 pitch on its way. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Picking on the first pitch as this is on the ground towards short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Anthony
Third
Rizzo
baseman.
stands in now.
Anthony
No hits in
Rizzo.
2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. fouled back.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Dozier has it, and the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2
The
away.
catcher, number 40.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Boy, Matt, he's making this good team look.
And we'll have to leave it there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Rosario. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Eddie Rosario.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Contreras is under it. 1 out. Ready for another chance. Kenny Vargas. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that misses for ball 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
The relay, and he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double. And now after the 1-out double, first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now
this ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And not in time as the run scores.
He's safe.
Here's Byron Buxton now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Now Lester's 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Adams moves over. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
The catcher, number
Riding in
35.
once again, Sean Kim. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Too low, 1-0. And this is fouled at the plate.
well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And Rizzo able to make the catch in the inning. Here's Matt Adams now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Leading off for the Cubs, the left fielder, number 20, Matt Adams.
And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Slice down the left side, but foul. Here's another 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Just hung in there on that one. He'll try again. 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Well, now they wait to work the count. This is a long AB, but if they wanted to have any shot at him, you need to have these kind of at-bats early in the game.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning. Brandon Phillips is at the plate now, and he takes a called strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And another foul ball.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. Ball 1.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ground ball right side. Dozier with a great stop. He goes to first. It's there. Here's Brian Dozier now. It's been
leading off for the Twins, the second baseman, number 2,
Carl Edwards Jr. It's the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
For the Chicago Cubs, number 6, Carl.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Line drive to center field, and he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, Miguel
First offering on its way.
Sano.
And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
For the Twins, right fielder, Eduardo Escobar.
Eduardo Escobar is in now. Max Kepler will get the call to pinch hit here.
Number 26, Max Kepler. Now pitching for the Cubs.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Slow bouncer to the right side, but it's foul, strike 1. Goes the other way, and he got a lot of it out to deep left. And he will get there to make the running play. Digging in once again, Addison Russell. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Addison Russell.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Digging in and
Number 8.
Into the windup and the pitch. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Buxton moves over, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's Jason Hayward now. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one. Hitless.
Your attention, please. Now
so they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-hander.
Javier.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. And he takes this one high, 1-1. No runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch.
A swing and a miss. That digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Phillips will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. At the plate, Eddie Rosario. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. Stepping into the box, Fritz Franco. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And that's in there. Base hit. Rosario rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner from first crosses the plate, and he is in there with an RBI triple. So here's Joe Mauer. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And this one gets away. And he will make it back to third safely as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. Ready with the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Hops this one up. Calling for it, Russell. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in to try.
The center fielder, number 25.
Koji Uehara enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Now pitching for the Chicago
Chop
Cubs.
Weekly to the left. Bryant's got to get rid of it. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch in the. Here's Chris Bryant now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
Well, that insurance run the bottom of the 8th inning is huge. Now, as a pitcher, you can be a little more aggressive. A slow home run doesn't beat you anymore. It doesn't even tie the game. You got a chance to still win it. Be aggressive and go after it.
Dozier is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kepler going back on it at the track, but he won't get there. It falls in. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. So striding forward now.
Catcher Wilson Contreras.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. 1 out and a runner on third. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Buxton going back to the track. He won't have a play, and this should finally get him on the board. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple. Digging in, Matt Adams. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now. Matt Belisle answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Matt Belisle.
Alex Avila will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And that misses, ball 1. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
So there's ball 4. And it wouldn't surprise me a bit to see the next guy get 4 wide ones as well. Brandon Phillips is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
The 2-2 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now. Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the ninth. Santa Maria.
Now batting, shortstop, Addison Russell.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look. He's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Ground ball left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now at the plate, number 8. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup. Hard hit ball to second. There is Dozier. There's one. Relay to first in time and just at the plate.
Leading off the bottom of the ninth. For the Twins. Catcher.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Just a tick behind for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And the Twins have something brewing right away. It's a leadoff double. Now in the box, Brian Dozier hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Hard hit ball to second. Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1. Here's Miguel Sano. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Ball 1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. In to score the runner from third. Max.
Now batting, right fielder, Max Kepler.
Justin Wilson comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Justin Wilson.
hit
This
sharply
change
on the ground.
defensively for the Cubs.
Phillips is up with it.
Now
One there.
center field.
On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball
Now
game
in
is
left
over.
field,
So the
30,
lineup really
John
helped carry them to
Jay.
victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, everyone wants to get their season off on the right foot and feel like all the hard work during the offseason and spring training has paid off. He came out here excited to play a real game again, and he really had a great game.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Twins, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. King Hoey is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone to lead off the inning. So stepping in, Tommy Pham. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Center fielder number 28, Tommy.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A breaking ball taken on the inside corner. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
First baseman.
Here's Matt Carpenter. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Phillips is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready now, Jose Abreu, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. In there, no balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
Hard liner towards short, but the shortstop's got him played. Here's Gregory Polanco. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, right fielder Gregory Polanco.
Curveball just misses. Apparently 1-0. Here's the pitch. This is in the air out to left field. Fowler has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Here's Chris Bryant now.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
And the changeup is way low that time. 1 out, nobody on. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 1-2. Here it comes. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Batting third.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And he falls behind now. 2-0. Here's Waka now. 2-0. Good release on the circle change. 2-1 now.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Ball 3. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to the right. There is Jerko. Throw on to Carpenter gets him, and that ends. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Nomar Mazara.
A high fastball is in there. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a ball sliced fouled into the seats down the left field line.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Adams is after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Here's Jed Jerko now.
Second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Jed Jerko goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Dexter Fowler is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Ruled a strike on the outside corner. 3-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Wilson Contreras.
Skied into straightaway right. Mazara's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Matt Adams now.
Left fielder, Matt Adams.
Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, a diving stop to first. It's there. He got him. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in, the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. This pitch is popped up. Jerko calls for it, and the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Alex Avila.
Hit in the air to right field. Polanco has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Trying to pick things up where he left off. King Hoey. Fly ball into straightaway left. Adams has it in his tracks. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tommy Pham. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Late that time for a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Rizzo able to make the catch in the inning. Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Kyle Schwarber.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Seared down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Addison Russell.
The shortstop, Addison Russell.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. Swing and a fly ball to straightaway left. Fowler has a read on it. 2 gone. Here's Jason Hayward now. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. Dig in to try it again.
Right fielder Gregory
has a look. Now the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
This is line to left. Mazzara is there. Striding in once again, Matt Carpenter. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Matt Carpenter
pulls this one into the air out into right field. Polanco has a read on it. 1 down. Ready for another chance. Jose Abreu comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
And he misses again. 2-0. 3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? And this will be put away easily for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nomar Mazzara. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Now here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Hayward on the run. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman.
And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a ball popped up behind the plate for Avila. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit hard up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
There to take it is Fowler as that becomes out number 2. Now in the box, Matt Adams. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Circle change, too low, ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Pham on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that. In now, Jed Jerko.
Leading off for St. Louis, second baseman, Jed Jerko.
And that's in there for strike 1. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. And there's ball 1.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. He'll try again, 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Dexter Fowler.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. Hard hit ball towards the hole. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Into the box now, Alex Avila. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Avila.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Pitch on its way to Avila. Smoke toward the hole. And Avila's going to reach. He's got a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Settling in now, Aledmus Diaz. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. On the move is Hayward, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Throw back to second, and that's a double. At the plate, Brandon Phillips. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Second baseman.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Stepping in. Kyle Schwarber. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. This is on the ground over to first. The tag gets 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Here's Addison Russell. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Ready with the 1-0. Hot shot on the ground to short. And that's through for a hit. Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball usually the put.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in once again, King Hoey.
Now for St. Louis, shortstop King Hoey.
Mike Montgomery takes over to start the 6th.
The Cubs, number 38.
And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. This is skied into short left center. Adams sprinting after it. One away. Stepping in, Tommy Pham. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rizzo is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding in once again, Matt Carpenter. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And that one stayed too low, apparently. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike. Here's Gregory Polanco. 0 for 2 on his line.
Right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1, here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
3-2 now.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Up next for the Cubs.
Ready once again, Chris Bryant, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And this one gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Tyler Lyons is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Anthony Rizzo is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike from the belt. Kicks and deals. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting, both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
And that is through into center field, a base hit. The runner scores from second. Digging in to try it again, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Sinker stayed high, but called for a strike. Comes set, and the 0-1. Line drive to left. But this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. Ready for another chance? Matt Adams. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to Carpenter, gets him, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Jose Abreu. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Hitter, Jose Abreu.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 0-2. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
The left
Rendell Richard will move into the on-deck
for St. Louis. Number 15,
Pedro Strop is out from the bullpen now.
The Chicago Cubs. Number 46.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Way in front of a great slider that time. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Polanco coming on. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Jed Jerko. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Fouled back. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull. Here's Brandon Phillips. He'll go to work trying to do something.
Second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
Javier Baez is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now. Juan Nicasio will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Nicasio. 1. This change for the Cardinals. Now playing left field, number 15, Rendell Richard.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Stepping in. And ready for another shot, Addison Russell. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Jason Hayward. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Stephen Piscotty will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. In there, 0-1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Inside and low, 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there. On to Carpenter, not in time, and they'll get just the one. Here's Gregory. Polanco 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. John Jay will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the changeup is way low that time. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Will this be a big out of the bullpen? Hoey is there, and he puts this. Digging in and looking for. More. Dexter Fowler. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. From the stretch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. 1-2 pitch coming to Fowler. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Piscotty ranging back, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Now at the plate, Alex Avila. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. He pulls this one into right. That's in there. Base hit. Fowler rounds third and is striding for home. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
Diaz.
Justin Wilson will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Justin Wilson.
He's set, and the pitch. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here, 2-1. Now to the plate, King Hoey. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss at the. Big curveball, number 11.
Pinch hitting for St. Louis. Number 11.
Wade Davis is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 1-1. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Piscotty has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Center field.
Digging in now, Tommy Pham. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Hit hard on the ground to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Here's Matt Carpenter. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Matt Carpenter.
Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And to score the runner from second. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. Make it 5-1. And he's in there with a 2-run triple. First pitch of the at-bat. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Jay is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he will come across to score on the sacrifice fly, as this is now a 6-1 ball game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rendell Grichuk comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Here's Jed Jerko now, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and out of here. Carl Edwards Jr. enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 6.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
0-2 with this guy. This could be the worst scenario you want. He's got 4 pitches that he can throw for strikes now. You really don't know what to look for when you're the hit. Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
And yet another foul ball here as this finds the seats, and the count will remain at 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Jay. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. At the plate, Chris Bryant.
For the Cubs.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Chris Bryant. Your attention, please. Now pitching for St. Louis.
Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side.
Trevor Rosenthal.
There to take it in is Carpenter for the first out. Now batting, Anthony Rizzo. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Rizzo.
Hit sharply toward the right side. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
1 run, 8 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Matt Adams. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a...
And we'll have to leave it there. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Avila
shoots this one over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty is right there as he takes it for the second out. Striding into the box, number 11. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to hit right there. It looks like it's going to hit you in the hip, and then it breaks to the inside half of the plate, and you get the call on you. That's a tough pitch to hit right there.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Adams is there, and it's a very quick inning. Here's Javier Baez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
That's a good pitch right there, believe it or not. You got the changeup and you got him out in front. Yeah, he had a foul ball home run, but that's what it is. Foul ball.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. He'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Designated hitter number 5, Albert Almora.
Albert Almora stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Pitch on the way. And this is chopped fouled at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Another 0-2 home. And a curveball that time that broke too low. The 1-2 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Too high, and that cost him ball 4. Here's Addison Russell. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. First offering on its way. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Line to the right side. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Into the box now. Stephen Piscotty, 0 for 1 for him here in the... Adam Wainwright enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work. Ground ball left side. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. In to score is the runner from third. It's now an 8-2 game. In now is John Jay comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Number 8 will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Grichuk moves over. 2 down. Here's Chris Bryant now, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. And Wainwright able to get ahead with the breaking pitch for strike 1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first to be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet, but it led his team to a win, and that's all you can hope for as a player.